During the final year of World War II, as Nazi Germany began to collapse under pressure from every direction, Allied commanders were no longer fighting just for territory. They were racing against time, ideology, and history itself. Among those commanders stood one man known for his sharp tongue, aggressive tactics, and fearless mindset, George S. Patton. Patton was not a conventional general. He believed war was won through speed, shock, and relentless pressure. While others moved cautiously, Patton pushed forward without hesitation. His Third Army cut through France, crossed rivers thought impossible to breach, and struck German forces where they least expected it. To his soldiers, he was brutal but inspiring. To his enemies, he was unpredictable and dangerous. As Allied forces advanced deep into German territory, senior German officers began surrendering in increasing numbers. Many of them were experienced commanders, men who had spent years fighting across Europe. These encounters were usually formal, documented, and professional. But one particular meeting stood out, not because of what was written down, but because of what was never officially recorded. According to accounts passed down through officers and historians, Patton once met a captured German general during the final phase of the war. There were no cameras, no official transcripts, no carefully prepared statements, just two enemy commanders facing each other after years of bloodshed. Instead of immediately questioning him about troop positions or supply lines, Patton reportedly asked something unexpected. It was not a tactical question. It was not about numbers, defenses, or remaining forces. It was a question that cut deeper, one that challenged the very purpose of the war Germany had fought. The German general was caught off guard. He had prepared himself for interrogation, not reflection. Patton's question forced him to confront something military training never addressed: whether the cost of obedience and ideology had been worth the destruction now surrounding them. Why was this moment never recorded? Because it didn't fit the structure of official war reports. Armies document victories, losses, and movements, not uncomfortable philosophical exchanges between enemies. Patton himself was known for speaking freely, often saying things that made even his own superiors uneasy. Recording such a conversation would have raised questions no one wanted to answer at that time. Patton believed that wars were not just fought with weapons, but with beliefs. He understood that Germany's defeat was not only military, but moral and ideological. By asking that question, he was not seeking information. He was confronting the mindset that had fueled the conflict. For the German general, the war was already lost. Cities lay in ruins, soldiers were exhausted, civilians were displaced. And now, standing across from Patton, he faced a reality that could no longer be denied. Whatever the original promises had been, whatever victories once seemed possible, everything had collapsed into defeat. This encounter reflects why Patton remains one of the most complex figures of World War II. He was ruthless on the battlefield, but deeply aware of history's weight. He studied ancient warfare, believed in destiny, and often spoke about war as something that shaped civilizations, not just borders. The absence of official records has only made this moment more powerful. Historians debate the exact wording. Soldiers speculate about the response. But the essence remains clear. Patton asked a question that went beyond winning the war. He asked a question about why it had been fought in the first place. As the war ended and Germany surrendered, Patton's army continued moving east, liberating camps and uncovering the full scale of Nazi crimes. The consequences of the conflict became undeniable. The question Patton asked, though unrecorded, echoed through those final days, a reminder that victory does not erase responsibility. World War II ended with surrender documents and official ceremonies, but some of its most meaningful moments were never written down. They lived only in memory, in silence, and in the uncomfortable truths faced by those who survived. The unrecorded question Patton asked remains a symbol of that reality, a moment when war paused just long enough for one man to challenge another with the weight of history itself.